good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be talking about the weekend event in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. And just kind of my thoughts, not only on this week, but the weeks that they always update the triple threat boards. And in specific, I'm going to be talking about one guy in this video. And that card that I'm going to be talking about happens to be the invincible Kevin Durant. I'm going to be spending a lot of time talking about Kevin Durant in this video. And there's good reasons. So just make sure you stay tuned if you guys do like playing triple threat online, especially with these types of weekends. Just stay tuned to what I have to say and let me know down below in the comments if you guys have played triple threat online, if you have seen Kevin Durant, or if you guys have just seen Bam, Clarkson, Randall, or in Devin Booker. And same thing in triple threat offline. Has anybody seen Jayson Tatum? That's another question I have, right? Jayson Tatum moments card. I feel like not a lot of people have been seeing Jayson Tatum either. But I'm not really going to be talking as much about Jayson Tatum because I bet he's a lot more common. As you guys can see, there's a lot more people. Jayson Tatum's up. But I know a lot more people are having trouble finding the Kevin Durant. So before we dive any deeper, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 70,000 subscribers. So my kind of thought process started I think it was last week when they updated boards to put Invincible Tracy McGrady on boards. Now, a lot of people saw the Dark Matter T-Mac, but there's not many people that got the Invincible T-Mac. And let's just go through. They said Tracy McGrady was on board. So considering there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Tracy McGrady's total up in the auction house. That's wild to me. There's 11 total Tracy McGrady's up in the auction house if he's on boards, okay? Then we move on to Kevin Durant. Now, it started when I put out a tweet today saying, has anybody seen the invincible Kevin Durant on boards? Because I know a lot of people play a lot of triple threat online, so it makes me wonder, right? People are seeing Randall, people are seeing Booker, Bam, Clarkson, but what about K. Disney? Who is seeing Kevin Durant? So it just kind of got me thinking. I played 2 or 3 triple threat boards all the way through. I didn't see Kevin Durant, and nobody outside of one person replied to my tweet with a Reddit post that Kevin Durant popped up on triple threat online. So here's my opinion, right? Do I think Kevin Durant exists on triple threat online? Do I think he exists? I do. But I think his odds of showing are so bad. Like when I say so bad, I mean worse than the odds to that when you open the vault, Terry Dishing or Danny Ferry popped out. I think they are so low to see him on boards that it's not even worth you playing extra just this weekend because Kevin Durant appears on boards. Like they advertise it like Invincible Kevin Durant is on boards in triple threat online. But there's been one guy that I've seen on Reddit that have gotten him. People are replying to my tweet. Ty, I've been playing triple threat online legitimately all weekend. Haven't seen him. Ty, I've played 10, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've played 20 boards. Haven't seen Kevin Durant. And it goes to my point. Should you see Kevin Durant every single board? No. Should you see Kevin Durant maybe 1% to 2% of the boards at that top tier? I think so. I think 1% of the top boards at least should have Kevin Durant. So if you play through the boards 10, 20 times, you should have a better chance of seeing him than people do. What I think the odds of Kevin Durant showing at that top board, I think it's about a 1 in 300 to 1 in 500 chance at that top tier. Which to get to the top tier, you got to win 8 games of triple threat online. So most people can't even get to the top tier. And when you get to the top tier, you don't even see Kevin Durant. It's not just triple threat offline where you get through games quickly. In triple threat online, it takes a little bit of skill, right? You have to be good at the game. You have to play a lot just to get that top tier. And you only get 3 games at that top tier. So to get through one board, it's going to take you on average an hour. So, it's going to take you 10 hours to get through 10 boards. At least that's about what it would take me. So for me, in 10 hours of strictly playing the game, if you don't lose, you should have a better than, 1% chance to see Kevin Durant or 2% chance. And that right now, that's if I had to guess, if you play 10 boards, you have about a 1 to 2% chance to get Kevin Durant. That's how bad I think the odds are. Now, could the odds be better for Kevin Durant? I don't know if they can be. With how many people replied to my tweet saying no, I don't know if they can be. And you guys got to realize as well as I do, there's people that have probably played 5 to 6 hours strictly today, gotten it for Kevin Durant, that have not seen him. And that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. But the problem lies when nobody sees him. That's where the problem lies, right? If there's some people that say I played 20 boards, haven't seen him, and other people that say I played 5 boards and have seen him, that's the thing, right? People have seen Kevin Durant. It's a fact. Kevin Durant is on boards, but the odds are so low that it's hard for me to even it's hard for me not to be mad at 2K in a way, because when you go here and you look at how many invincible Kevin Durants are up, you guys be the judge, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 total Kevin Durants are up right now. In the world, okay? In the world, that's how many are up. So in Triple Threat Online is probably the most popular mode right now outside of MyTEAM Limited. So if you break down those two things, you guys do the math. At least last year in 2K19 when they put people on boards, it was I feel like it was a lot more people getting the Tracy McGrady's, right? Last year, a lot more people were getting those cards. Yes, it's still difficult, but this year I feel like they made it nearly impossible to do so. Now, I get it. They put an invincible card on boards, so it should not be easy to get Kevin Durant. I'm not saying it should be easy, but it should be doable. Now, another point I want to bring across for you guys, right? Now, here at this point, if you see Kevin Durant on boards, you should come away with no lower than 1 million MT. Now, the reason is because you got 2 slots for it and you can close app if you don't get both of them. So that's the thing. So I get it, right? Kevin Durant's hard to grind for, but if you see him on, even if it's 1 out of every 500 boards, it's not the worst. I don't want to say it this way, but it's not the worst because you should come away with no lower than 1 million MT. It makes me mad, right? Knowing how bad the odds truly are. So let's do the math here, okay? Out of 19 Kevin Durants that we see right here, if my math is correct, right? If you play Triple Threat Online and you get both Kevin Durants in both corners, that means that 10 of those 19 are from 5 people. 5 people in the world seeing Kevin Durant. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me why Kevin Durant is so rare to see. Look, he shouldn't be easy to see, and if you do see him, you're coming away with a lot of MT. But as rare as he is, it's hard for me to sit here and tell you to sweat the game. I wouldn't waste any time on Triple Threat Online because when I say Kevin Durant is rare, Kevin Durant is rare. The odds of seeing him on a board are probably less than, 1 in 300. That's how bad it is even at that top tier where it takes some skill to get there. So I don't necessarily hate what 2K is doing by putting Kevin Durant on boards in specific, but the part I don't like about it is how hard he is to get. Now, the plus side of it is when you see Devin Booker, he's 15K. When you see Bam, you come away with some MT. So Triple Threat's not the worst mode in general to grind, but don't grind it just because Kevin Durant's on boards. That's one thing I can tell you guys not to do because you're going to come away empty-handed on Kevin Durant. More than likely, that's the way it is going to be. There's maybe been 3 people this entire weekend that's seen Kevin Durant. Now, probably it's obviously more than that, but it is just so rare. Let me know down below in the comments, guys. How much Triple Threat Online have you played this weekend? And out of those, how many Bookers have you seen? How many Bams have you seen? And how many Kevin Durants have you seen? How many games have you played at that top tier? And how many Kevin Durants have you seen? Because I want to know if anybody in my comments have legitimately gotten Kevin Durant. And if you have, send me a video clip on Twitter. Not a picture of Kevin Durant. And I want to see a video clip of him on a board. Because that's the proof I need to make sure he's there. People can Photoshop whatever they want about, oh yeah, I got Kevin Durant in my... I want to see him on a board. Because that's the true test. Is Kevin Durant actually on boards? Or is Kevin Durant a myth? Because I'm not confirming he's on boards. That's one thing I'm not doing. I think he is from what people have said to me. But I don't know for sure. Let me know that all down below in the comments. I'm kind of frustrated with 2K obviously putting these invincible cards on boards that aren't even there. But it is what it is at the end of the day. They're probably there. The odds are just so abysmal. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.